This phone number does not work. Man, I can't believe. Oh, hey, Instagram, it's me, T, from the Pattersons taking the train to Tibet. Yes, I'm wearing. Oh, what am I wearing? Let me tell you what I'm wearing. I used to do this all the time. See, let me tell you something about me. Me being me, T from the Pattersons taking the train to Tibet. Look, I have a flaw. I just it's an innate. It's always. I, I like to mess. I like to mess with not mess with people, mess with situations. People happen to be in a situation. Well, you see what I'm saying? So, like for instance, here's what I used to do all the time. Right now, I have this hoodie here. I really like this. It's a lightweight hoodie, right? And I got it from the narrative people, you know. Think of the narrative as your academics. Let's put it that way. I know let's think of the academic strain of the American African community. Well, the black community, and this is what's this? See, we're gonna like also, and this is the hoodie they have for this thing they have. But what I like is because they have Africa, but they have that Madagascar in there, right? So this is my thing. And most of these people are into this thing called Incopa. It started in the 60s, 70s, about reparations and stuff like that. They were like direct from how do we say what's the sister's name? I used to see her all the time. Anyway, I've done 116th Street. Um, uh, Gosh, it'll come to my name. Anyway, so they were in that strain. You know what I mean? They had this long history. In fact, they had this whole thing. They got in trouble one time with, look, I got this on, and under here I got the ADOS. the ADOS before. Then you got, I did have the, what's Tariq and them, FB, Foundation of Black Americans, right? And that they had a beautiful, nice blue color hoodie, right? And had like it had like what's the name? I'm blanking on everybody's name. You have people like John Henry Clark and Dr. Wilson. There about 6 people on there, right? But it faded. Tariq, Anyway, the thing faded out, right? This is the second conference, I think. This whatever. Now I used to wear this like this. Oh boy, because everybody you gotta choose your team. Look, I'm into reparations. I don't care who's the most effective and who does what. Now, ADOS, the American Descendants of Chattel Slavery, the institution, not the condition. They have a book out now, the ADOS advocacy people. I got to get the book, but I mean, right now I'm in the Eastern Cape. We don't have the closest big bookstore is like not even King. I got to go all the way to East London, 2 hours away from here. Anyway, but I'll be in Cape Town next week. Maybe I can get it from there. Maybe I can. I don't know. We'll see what happens. Anyway. I doubt if they distribute it all the way to Africa anyway, but right now. But maybe I'm trying to get to the ADOS, but I'm trying to. I better get to the ADOS conference whenever. I still don't have the dates for it. Whenever it's going to take place, and maybe there'll be a presence there, and they'll have it. And I'll get the book there then. Anyway, that's not the point. So they do because they're distinctive. It's kind of interesting because like the and Cobra people, that's the academics. The fact they had this thing where in fact so ADOS when ADOS came out in like 2016 about 2016 2017 somewhere around there 2018 when they first was hitting it, right? Then they would have conferences when all these people would show up, right? And there was this guy wearing this, they call him Big Bird because he wear this yellow outfit, yellow African thing, and he was working for Sirius Satellite Radio, I think, at the time. But anyway, he's one of those people that they had like Nancy Pelosi on speed dial. So they thought they had the in for the Democrat Party. You see what I'm saying? So in fact, if you look at them now, they're all shilling for the Democrats. We won't get into that right now. But one of the ADOS people just called him out, right? And the guy got all emotional. Black men usually don't get emotional like that, but he got emotional. I don't know, maybe he's raised whoever. Anyway, So he started to swing, right? Woo! Because of all that incident, right? He got they fired him from Sirius Satellite Radio, and 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 all those people in there, like your Karen Hunters, they had a little bond kind of thing, and they were really miffed at ADOS. So I would hear some, because I was following narrative for a while, and I would I would hear them, and they would be coming down on people coming down on ADOS, people coming down on this Foundation of Black America. They're always coming down for their own team. I don't know what that's about, but that's what it was about. So I would wear this type when I'm doing my thing. So confuse the heck out of people, because like that. Anyway, that's not what we're talking about right now. But this, what's interesting to me. So and it's just interesting because in America. We're always talking about in the black people. We gotta have unity. We gotta have unity. Well, if your goal is reparations, and you got like the freedmen over here, and you got the foundational Black Americans over there, and the ADOS over there, and Cobra over there, and whatever other groups they got going like that. Well, if the groups can't come together on one simple thing, reparations, right? Because they're all trying to jockey to be the one to do the reparations. We're the one. Then you have a problem, which basically means right now. Well, I call the problem. I named it about a few years ago. There's a Shona word called Chimurenga, and Chimurenga basically means revolutionary struggle. But there's like three meanings. Well, the meaning that I like is a second meaning, which is like the struggle within. So to me, this whole thing with this with ADOS or with whoever's doing this called reparations thing, and they're trying to we got to get together, but they want you to get together with them, and not you're not really getting together. Well, that is the struggle within. So we got to clear that up. I don't know if we're going to clear that up, but because people don't want to give up the fight like that. But here's the thing. The saving thing, and nobody saw this coming. 2 years, it started 2 years ago, and I knew that I monitor a lot of things. I'm actually a witness rather than anything else. Well, the Sahel people, as soon as Sahel hit, I could, whoa, kind of like, whoa, forget Ibrahim, not forget Ibrahim. I call him Commander Ibrahim at the beginning. This is like 2 years ago. And I'm going like, whoa, this is super interesting, because what's happening in the Sahel, because it's not just people sitting down on their little microphone on their thing, or doing their group with their group of people, and they can't really reach out because they have no real, how you say that, they hear real bona fides, I say bona fides because I'm black, like we can do that, and they don't really have any standing. Let's put it that way. They have standing, but it's such a small circle, it doesn't mean anything. Internationally, nobody knows who you are. Well, with the Sahel people, and I say the Sahel, I know you anyway, I say the Sahel because I like to keep them all three of them together, right? Beating on the people. Well, they're bringing Africa together and the diaspora together. So in a weird sort of way, ADOS and FBA and Narrative, whoever, I won't say they're irrelevant, but hey, join in. This diaspora is invited too, because this conference next week, in a couple of weeks, I guess it's going to be, has to do with African Union and the CARICOM, that's the Caribbean people, right? So if they're basically bringing all the black people together, all the Africans in the world together, I think that's fabulous. I still can remain. I don't know what I am. I know what I am. And the funny thing is that people come down on other things. Oh, you can't be Pan-African. Excuse me. They want to fight. Chimurenga, struggle within. Well, now with the Sahel, you could just forget your beef. Let's deal. Because if this happened, I should do this another day. But I'm trying to get my ID card. My South African ID card, because I got my permanent residency. I got to get this. I don't know what's wrong with this guy, and I don't know when I'm going to get it. I need to get this ID card, because with what they're doing now, especially all over Africa, if you have an ID for that country, citizenship or not, whatever, citizen, permanent, whatever, an ID, then you can go to other African countries. It's in this whole Sahel thing, you know, which is like, now that is what we call bringing things together. That is what is needed, and that's what's happening. And a young guy, 37 years old, however Commander Ibrahim is, bringing everything together. Oh man, all these European countries, all this stuff is happening. It's unbelievable. Look, thank goodness for the internet. I'm gonna say this once again. Get yourself a platform. Don't worry, there's going to be other platforms coming up, especially with Africa get this stuff together. There's going to be some African platforms that, you know, you can just ditch the whole Western, you know, the Billy Gates and whoever these folks are. And you could just do your operating system would be an African operating system, whatever, and this will be thoroughly vetted. Oh, the next couple of years is going to be fabulous. Forget a couple of years, next couple of months, it's going to be really interesting. So this is what I'm hopeful for, and see what happens. So I just wanted to talk to you for just a second. I'm doing some stuff. We're out here in the garden. Oh man, the gardens. I mean, we got plots all over. I wish, there's avocado trees, the onion there, spinach there. We have a whole big section of beetroot over there. We got tomatoes gonna go over there. We got the trees. We got like I said, we got avocado trees. We got these berries. We got stuff. This is what most of my stuff here in DeBrother is. So anyway, maybe at the end of September when I get back, because I gotta get to Ethiopia when I get back, and Cape Town when I get back. Then I'll give you a tour because everything should be sprouting right now. I mean, you can see, is this spinach here? This is spinach here. Let me just try to do this real quick for you. Can I turn this around? Yeah, I can turn this around. Hold on a second. Okay, see all that is spinach right there? This is going to be this little onion there. That's more spinach there, but that's avocado tree, banana tree over there. See, all this is being done. Oh, we got lettuces growing over that way. We got so many. I don't know how many trees we got. We got trees growing. It's just really fantastic what's happening here, how we're growing, you know. So, and then we have there's a whole spot all the way back there. I should run over there to show you. Here, let's run over there real quick and show you. This area here is going to be a sitting area. Got trees are going to be a sitting area for people. Damn, let me move this water here. So this whole area is that there's water surfing up the land for. This is going to be. We're gonna have a sitting area, and we're gonna sell food. Not sell food, but you know, whatever we grow and stuff like that. Oh, what tree is this? That's a tree there. See, we got all kinds of stuff growing here, like that. So anyway, oh, I want to show you the beetroot. We have beetroot, and there's going to be this whole thing that we have with sweet potato too. And I got that excited that what do you call that sweet potato? The purple sweet potato, someplace. So this whole plot here, these plots, boom, boom, boom. This is going to be all beetroot. That cucumber, we got to get the cucumber thing, but this whole thing back to where that house is, all around is just all be growing crops. I forgot what we're growing here right now. Tree, I mean, well, let me turn this back around. Things are going well, at least in DeBrother, at least in Africa. I don't know about the rest of the world. You know, some of these, hey, like I try to tell people, you really shouldn't pick on black people. I'm just saying, black people is minding their own business, and it's been not a whole lot of people. But I guess they say, well, your numbers seem to be small, so you're going to mess with us. When I say black people, I'm actually talking about specifically about, basically about American Africans, you know. we're special kinds of people. Don't mess with us. And with Africa doing their thing, where they're going to be bringing everybody together, one Africa, including the diaspora. Oh, things are quite interesting. All I have to say is to stop drinking, stop committing crime, get on board, and things are gonna be fabulous. All right. Talk to you later. Bye.